Good morning, it's Nancy today. That would be me. Don't have my hat on, gee. You'll see my hair. I like my hair short. Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's nice to be up when it's 6. I guess we got a lot of rain last night. I was hoping to see the meteor shower. But it was cloudy. In San Francisco it was foggy. So it's a new day. I was thinking, do you know that it says to think positive thoughts in the scriptures? Did you realize that? In Philippians it says, whatsoever is good, honest, whatsoever is true. So instead of thinking about lies that people have said or something, whatsoever is true. Things that are true that people have said. Or the opposite of, if somebody tells you a lie, should you talk about it? Should you think about it? No, you should think about the other stuff. Think about the true things. The things of beauty around you, right? Those things are true. The things that you know to be true. The spiritual things that you've learned. Whatsoever is true, whatsoever is honest. Whatsoever is honest. It's very easy, it's very common for people to talk about the dishonest. Did you see what happened? Did you know? In fact, the news, it's all, shall we listen to the bad news? So whatsoever is true, whatsoever is honest, whatsoever is just. With the Trayvon Martin thing, do you think about what's just or what's unjust? Whatsoever is true, THJ, whatsoever is true, whatsoever is honest, whatsoever is just, and then I forget which ones. Whatsoever is pure, it's another consonant. I tried to memorize those. Whatsoever is of good report, the good news. Think ye on these things. That's all about being positive. Positive thoughts. That's also the 13th article of faith. Whatsoever is honest, true, chaste, benevolent, virtuous. And doing good to all men. Today we may say we follow the admonition of Paul. We hope all things, we've endured many things, we hope to be able to endure all things. Oh, if there's anything honest, true, chaste, benevolent, virtuous, we seek after these things. Anyway, ta-da, that's my mind going all over. So the idea then is to think positive thoughts. There will always be the negative around you. There will always be something to change. But in the words of Anchoret, there were a few people sitting around the table at Mira one day. And they said, negative, 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 negative. You know how farmers sit around and complain about the government? Well, it was the same thing. We're sitting around complaining about something. And in the words of Anchoret, I love what she said. She said, well, what can we do about this? Do you think that way? What can we do about this? How can we fix this? It's important. It's important not to think about the negative and dwell on the negative. The negative is out there. If you'd like to be miserable, you may think about it. Go ahead, think about it. Spend a lot of time thinking about how you were wronged, how somebody was unkind, how somebody was not living up to what they should have been living up to, how you just got rained on. There will always be the negatives. Life is not fair. Life was not supposed to be fair. There's nothing anywhere that states that life should be fair. It's within us. It's within us the feeling of fairness, the feeling of justice, that we should do what is right. We should be fair. We should be just. But it's not in the laws of the universe. If you look around you at nature, is it fair when the purple loosestrife takes over the whole marsh and kills out all the cattails? Is that fair? No. Is it fair that the deer that has just escaped getting hit by a car gets eaten by a wolf? No, that's not fair. Or the deer that loves their young, that their young should be hit by a car? Is that fair? No. How about the person that would be a wonderful mother that has a miscarriage? Is that fair? No. There's nothing about life that's fair, except in our minds what fairness is. We believe in fairness. And so we notice when things are not fair, and we think things should be fair to us. We think we should be fair to others. Even the bad people that don't take others into their, I shouldn't say the bad people, but those who are selfish, those who don't think about what's fair for other people, they take their share or more than their fair share, which is stealing, right? Taking more than their fair share. Well, stealing is more than that. But is life fair for them? No, life is not fair to them. And are they fair to others? Probably not. But in the midst of all this unfairness, why do bad things happen to good people? Because life is not fair. But what do? We are supposed to seek after the good. We're supposed to cleave unto good. Whatsoever things are true, honest, just, true, honest, chaste, benevolent, virtuous, benevolent, kindness, goodness. So we're to dwell on those things. There are out there in the world the conspiracy theories. Now, the conspiracy theories may be a load of hogwash, or they may be true. But are they uplifting and positive to ponder on? There are some things that you can, in the words of Anchoret, what are we going to do about it? If you know of something that's not right. Am I getting dripped on? I think I am. Right there. Okay, no more dripping on me. I've had it. That's enough dripping. It's not fair. So, I think happiness follows thinking positive thoughts. The power of positive thinking is a real thing. When you think positively, it gives you something to smile about. When you think negatively, it gives you something to frown about. Oh, it's not fair. Oh, this is the wrong way. The government is doing it all wrong. Do those things make you happy? Is there something you can do about it? Hey, an unfair drip. I've gotten dripped on how many times there? Oh, here comes another one. What can we do about it? We can move our chair. Alrighty then, so sally on, carry forth. Carry on, sally forth. It's nice to be able to get up in the morning and talk to you. It's really nice. It's a part of my life. I like these updates, my morning updates, and other times through the day. I like talking to you more than wandering around and showing you things. Excuse me, but sometimes I don't have anything to say. Imagine, what can we do about that? But I have experiences, and some of you really like the experiences. Some of you like to come along and ride the bicycle. Most people are not going to be interested in seeing the side of the road back and forth. But some will. Most people are not interested in what the beaver did down by the stream. But some are. Most people are probably not going to be thrilled about watching me make a basket. But some are. And my life, I'm sharing my whole life. Not just the parts that might be interesting to some people. Which makes my channel a big medley of stuff. With lots of videos getting 20 hits and others getting 100 and 200 hits. And then I put up new videos so quickly that the videos get lost. There's many very good videos that have not been seen very often. It's because there's so many new videos in front of them. And anybody that's watching on a daily basis. There's a bean hanging right there, waiting to be picked. Anyway, you get the picture. So, that's enough for now. Ta-ta. Carry on, sally forth. And have a good day. Smile. That's good.